Well, it's changed a lot, obviously, with the internet and, digital comics. There are two things. One is buying on the internet. So when you buy on the internet, it's what's the deal? What's the, how am I, getting a discount? It's how quick do I get it in the mail? Is it packed properly? Is it the condition they said it was in? You're basically having an interaction with someone you don't know, especially if it's a big organization, big company that you order from, that has a little pop-up that says, you liked this, you might like this. People who read this book also like this book. It's a robot that's telling you what you should buy. It's a certain type of purchase. I mean, I make those purchases. We all do. In a store environment, it's not that you're just buying something. It's that you're having a relationship with someone. We're having a relationship. And you come in all the time. And I know about your family. I know about the job struggles you have. I know about, the other book you're reading or the movie you saw. I know your name and you know mine. We have a very personal discussion with one another. So you're going to a store not to buy something. You're going to the store for an experience. Online, you're going to buy something. It's not so much the experience. It's, I don't care the bells and whistles, just give me the thing I want. I don't care that it's flashy and all that, just give me the thing I want at the price I need it at. And I need it quickly. A store environment is very, very different with purchasing. It's not just, you bought this book, so you might like this book. It's, you bought this book, and you also talked to me about David Bowie and what album you liked. And I thought, that's interesting. Based on that, you might like this other thing, even though you wouldn't normally gravitate towards it. And they go, oh, okay, cool. It's very different, special, unique. You have a unique experience. The only way stores really thrive now is to give an experience. It's no longer just people are going to come in to get that thing because they don't have another choice. They have a lot of choices. I say you have to go to the supermarket because you got to eat. You have to have clothes on your back, so you got to go get some. You don't have to come to the comic book store. You choose to come to the comic book store. And if you choose to come to my comic book store, you choose it because of the experience you get, because there are other stores to go to. How has it changed with the internet? Comic book reading. You can buy digital comics for 99 cents. You can read it on your phone. You can read it on your tablet, your computer. The comic book industry has always been a collecting experience. This is why I have vintage comics. Since 1962, the comic book industry has never gone down in value. Blue chip comics, never gone down in value. That's 1962. So you're talking about over 50 years where trending has gone up. So your comic that you bought for 50 cents, that's a really good comic, has gone up 10 to 15% every year. I don't know what stock does that anymore, but in this business it does. So it's a collecting thing, it's an ownership, it's a memory. All of those things are what it's about. We are collectors, we are curators. That's what we do. Because of that, you get a digital comic, you read it, it's fantastic, you liked it. Okay, it's on your computer. 5 years from now, where is it? I mean, it's like 3 platforms ago. You've had different computers, you've had different whatever, tablets. Where is that thing? Does it still exist? And if it does, how much is it worth? Now, I bought a comic, a physical version of that comic at that same time. Let's say I bought it for $3. Let's say it went down in value. That thing is only worth a quarter now. Nobody wants it. But here's the thing. I sell it to you. Give me my quarter. That's my quarter. I now have that quarter. What do you have for your digital comic? You got nothing. You probably can't even find that comic anymore. It is a physical thing that you buy and sell, a collectible. So although digital comics have, to me, it's great advertising. It's brought more people in. Like, our industry has only gone up since the digital revolution. A lot of people have the politics of fear. It's scary. It's going to ruin us. It's going to... Really? So far, I've only made more money. So for me, the more people have comic book images on their phones, the more they love coming into my shop. The more people have comic book t-shirts, the more it's part of our culture, not pop culture. If anything, the digital revolution has made me money, physically, in a physical store.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.